Okay, so I'm very excited for this update because I've been working really hard on it. So this video is just going to update you what I've been working on and what's going to be coming to Dispensary Tree. Okay, so the first one is the ability to add as many ingredients as you want to the platform. So right now we're kind of restricted to raw, granule, tincture, and concentrate. That is all going to change. We're going to make the system very dynamic, and you're going to be able to add any type of ingredient type that you want. So we're talking about like if you sell essential oils or powdered herbs or glycerin tinctures, soaps, oils, anything like that, you can basically create a new ingredient type and it has its own section and its own fields and you can basically um, do whatever you want with it. So we're going to be updating the formula builders so you'll be able to create custom formulas with these new ingredient types, and you're also going to be able to create custom products with these new ingredient types. And we've done all the programming for these new ingredient types. Basically, it really made us change a lot of parts of the software. And I'm not talking about like major changes to the way the program functions, but we had to account for these new ingredients. So we had to update the inventory, and we have to be able to import and export these new ingredients. So we had to upgrade the those sections, and you can imagine that the ingredients really hit so many different parts of the program. So we're basically done all that work, and we're going to be moving on to upgrading the formula builders now. We had to do that first before we upgraded the formula builders, because these new ingredients, you'll be able to create custom formulas with them. So we needed to get that programming out of the way first. So another aspect of the new ingredients is different measurement types. So we've had a lot of requests over the years that you want more than just grams, milliliters, and ounces, or you want to build a formula with both grams or ounces. And so what we've done is we've given you the ability to add as many different types, different measurement types. Um, Basically, you can add as many measurement types as you want. And we've also added functionality that you can convert from one measurement type to another measurement type. And it doesn't matter if it's volume or weight, you can convert from one to the other. Um, and you can do that on a global basis, on a per ingredient type basis, and also on an individual item or an individual herb or premix formula. You can have different conversion types for all of them. So with saying that, we're going to be upgrading the formula builders. So we're making it way more dynamic. And it's all been planned out. So I'm very excited for the programmers to start on it. You'll be able to basically create your own, excuse me, own formula builders if you want. You'll be able to mix different ingredients together, so you won't be limited to just building like a bulk or raw herb formula or only a tincture formula and only having tinctured herbs. You can build formulas with, say, bulk herbs plus powdered herbs, or you can mix granules and tinctures together, which I do get requests for that in my own dispensary. Uh, a lot of the Ayurvedic clinics are creating very complex formulas with much with many ingredients, all together. Where there's a couple drops of this and some powdered herbs and some, raw herbs, and you'll be able to basically do that with this new system. And we're integrating capsules and tablets into the system, so everything can be accounted for. We're giving you ability to control every aspect of the formula builder, from the design to how it's calculated, to what fields show, the order of everything, the fonts, like the whole gambit. I'm probably never going to be asked for another feature on this formula builder because I basically added everything that anyone's ever asked for that I could even think of. So we're also updating the product section. So that is actually almost complete. We're adding like price variance. So you could have things like small, medium, and large, or you could sell one item for 100, like 100 grams, 200 grams, 500 grams. So that's an important feature to have. We're also integrating the new ingredient types into the custom products as well. And you'll be able to mix them up as well. So right now you could have a custom product like only granules. Soon you'll be able to create very complex formulas or a custom product with different ingredient types, all all together. And then we're introducing settings where you can control like the markup and the maximum markup or not allowing a markup on certain products. There's some suppliers who have um, rules on the maximum amount that a product can be sold for, and I know some places have retail locations and practitioners are marking up certain products, and then the patient comes in and sees it at a higher price, and it creates a lot of tension. So we're going to allow you to like stop markups or limit markups on products as well. And once the product section is done, so we are almost done with that, we are going to start integrating with e-commerce platforms. So the first one we're going to do is Shopify because we've had the most requests from that. But depending on demand and how many people probably send me emails, once we get the programming for Shopify, it's going to be much easier for us to integrate with other e-commerce platforms. And the last thing is we have our first EHR who's integrating with Dispensary Tree. They are making it so you can create a patient note when you see them for a patient visit and build a formula and submit it to any dispensary on our network as long as the dispensary allows that. And that way everything is synced. If you create a patient in the EHR, it will automatically create a patient profile in the dispensary tree application. And those are the major updates. I'd say we're well on our way with everything that I've discussed today. We definitely have some more work to do. It's probably going to take us at least a couple more months to get all our T's crossed and our I's dotted and make sure everything is functioning properly. And I look forward to launching this.